the early 90s, Les Brown, the founder of the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless, had this crazy idea to take vacant lots in Chicago and turn them into urban farms. He knew the power of farming. He knew how farming can really help transform people's lives and be a spiritual experience. Our first year growing home, we had 1 farm out in Marseilles, Illinois, and 9 interns. Today we have 4 farms, 3 of them are urban farms, and we're working with 40 people a year and giving those 40 people a year a second chance through the work we do.
I had just come home from prison after serving 3 years. I was staying in a halfway house called Grace House. It's on the west side of Chicago, and someone from Growing Home came there to talk about working on a farm.
I was actually incarcerated, so I was released. And one day I was talking with a case manager, and he handed me an application. I filled it out, handed it over to him. They called me on the interview, and I've been here ever since.
At first, when they told me about Growing Home, I was like, what?
It's a farm in the hood.
A farm in West Inglewood? You got to be kidding me.
I never seen a farm, period, in Chicago, and then, wait, wow, it's in the hood. Like, who would have known?
You found it? Yeah, there you go.
Growing Home's different from other urban farms for a couple of reasons. We are actually certified organic, one of the first certified organic farms in the city of Chicago. The other thing that makes us different is that all of our produce gets sold to paying customers, and part of the reason we do that is because that creates the most effective job training environment.
People come in at all different places in their lives. Some people are just coming out of prison. Others have just not been able to hold stable work over the last few years. Maybe some people don't have a GED or high school diploma, but ultimately at the end of the day, they need to be able to want to work. And if they have that, then they'll do well here.
They were eager to help those who had barriers to employment.
I had a felony conviction on my background. I got it when I was 18. That kept me from a lot of jobs.
I had 4 to 5 misdemeanors. They got it all expunged. They hooked me up with Cabrini Green legal aid.
Growing Home and Cabrini Green helps you to get your background sealed. They also help you with other legal matters.
Growing Home, I went there and I grew. I grew to be the man that I am now, and I'm able to do more for my family now. I can take care of my little sister. You know, she's gonna be perfect as long as I keep instilling and working hard myself.
Growing Home helped me become computer literate. So what do computers got to do with farming? It actually got a lot to do with it.
One of the lessons that I've learned is teamwork. You need a team, especially working on a farm, to get things done. Obviously, you can't do it by yourself.
Growing Home helped me transition into becoming a productive citizen in the work environment.
I was able to learn what I had to do to get a job. The mock interviews that we did, that built my confidence in myself.
What we are doing is training people to use the skills that they learned from farming to transfer over to generally the food service industry or grounds maintenance and landscaping industries.
Our chief operating officer shot me an email and told me that Growing Home would be a great opportunity for support staff for the warehouse. And the first name was Tommy Tillman, and he's been with us ever since.
I had 2 jobs from Growing Home within a year.
After Growing Home, I have been offered many jobs.
I work at a place we do a lot of paleo organic foods.
Now I work for a wonderful organization called CLAIM. It stands for Chicago Legal Advocacy for Incarcerated Mothers.
Growing Home does more than just prepare people for a job. We create leaders, we change communities, and we change lives.
It's bringing back that old-fashioned value, good eating, healthy eating, and what African Americans, that's where we come from.
I was always brought up on eating healthy.
Once upon a time, I used to be a vegan for like 15 years.
I've always wanted to learn how to grow my own produce.
Growing Home helped me show my family better traits of eating food, things that we don't know about, CSA certified and organic things.
Inglewood deserves high quality food because we've been living in a food desert for the past 40 years or so.
You walk to the store, there's no fresh produce. You have the nacho cheese with the hamburger meat and the sodas.
We have to get America, just not Inglewood. We have to get back on the path of eating healthy.
Since we moved in here, it's about creating community through food. We've been working here for 10 years now, and we are truly committed to Englewood.
That's the most important thing. They have brought healthy, fresh vegetables to a food desert, and we're grateful for that.
If you work hard, you be rewarded for your hard work.
This is my hoop house. I'm planted, I'm grounded.
They're always willing to help you when they see that you're willing to help yourself. So going home is home to me.
It's called growing home. You have to grow.
I never imagined myself being a farmer.